know that I work for Richard Nixon. And I want you to understand that the Nixon impeachment never took place because, in the end, the Republicans made the decision. Barry Goldwater, John Rhodes, and Hugh Scott went down to the White House on August 7th, 1974, and essentially told the president he did not have the votes to survive. The legal issue of whether the president, in fact, had committed a high crime or misdemeanor was not debated. The president turned to Barry Goldwater, and he said, "Barry, how many votes do I have in the Senate?" And Barry Goldwater, by the way, told me this story himself. And Goldwater said to me that I responded to the president, "You have 6 votes at most, and I am not one of them." So in the end, Richard Nixon resigned because he knew, as he put it in the David Frost interviews, that he had impeached himself. And I want to point something out that most people don't realize, Bob. Richard Nixon did not order the Watergate break-in. Richard Nixon's crime was the cover-up. The cover-up is what caught Richard Nixon. And had Nixon remained silent, had he not embarked on a cover-up, he would not have been removed from office. Nixon could not survive because the political support that he had, the Republicans, collapsed completely. And so what we learn is, and it's an important point quickly, that whether it's the impeachment of Andrew Johnson, the impeachment which theoretically would have taken place with Richard Nixon, or Bill Clinton, or now Donald Trump, these are political proceedings. And let me remind, Bob, let me remind you and all of our listeners that no president of the United States facing trial in the United States Senate has been convicted and removed from office.